Hey guys, I'm Clark Checkett and welcome to the video today where we're going to be talking a little bit about your transmitter and some of the settings you can set up on it so that when you set up your flight controller in beta flight, it'll all work smoothly. So assuming you got your transmitter, you got your batteries in, the first thing we're actually going to do is a small physical modification. The default for QX7 is to have the throttle, which is your left hand stick in the upward and downward motion, is what's called ratcheted. So if you'll move the throttle up and down, you'll feel that there are small notches in it as it's going. That is a personal preference. The benefit is that it will hold better in certain positions. It'll give you kind of some individual resolution, some steps to your throttle. But for most pilots, from what I've seen, they prefer a smooth throttle. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to do this. Again, this is optional. What you're going to do is you're going to flip around your controller and take off the battery tray. And then with the Phillips screwdriver, you're going to go ahead and start removing these screws. So use a standard Phillips, and there are 4 screws to remove. And as I'm doing this, you'll notice I'm holding it so that the sticks aren't flat on the table. I'm holding it so that they don't get bent too much, because that can decrease the strength of the spring, which holds the sticks in place. And as you're removing the back, be careful to move the balance plug for the battery tray, which is right here. You'll just go ahead and pinch it and pull it straight up and out. It'll be a little bit difficult. That's intentional so that it doesn't come out on accident. All right, there we go. One other thing to be aware of when you're removing the back or putting it back on are these prongs right here. They go into a specific slot on the back, which is right about there. And you'll want to be careful to make sure not bend those when you're returning the case. So now that we have the back removed, we'll go ahead and look that the throttle is on this side. So it was on the left, now it's on the right. And if you'll look right here, there's 2 different metal springs. And this first one is in contact with this plastic piece, which is causing the ratcheting. So this is what we need to relieve the pressure on. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Phillips screwdriver again right here and just back this screw out ever so slightly and test the throttle every so often to see when that plastic piece has come out of contact with the metal spring. And now there is no ratcheting, so the throttle moves smoothly. The other spring, just for reference, is in contact with another part of the plastic, which basically increases or decreases the resistance. So if you want your throttle to move easier, or if you think there's too much resistance, you can back that screw out and get a little bit easier throttle movement. Same with the other side. You can actually add ratcheting to the pitch stick, and you can increase or decrease the resistance to the pitch stick as well. So now that we've done that, we have our sticks moving the way we want them. We'll go ahead and put the back on. Again, careful with these prongs here. If you want, you can remove this backing, which will show you where those prongs go. So when you're putting it on, you can be careful not to bend them and make sure that they go through their spot, which is right here. And I already forgot something. Make sure you plug in the battery tray before you do any of that so that you'll have power when you get it back in there. Okay, now I've got the battery tray plugged in. I'm going to make sure I line up those prongs nicely. Don't bend any of them. Slide it on, pick it up so I'm not on the sticks, and get these 4 screws back in there. And return the covers for the battery tray and the external RF module slot, and you're good to go. You got a smooth throttle, and everything should be set for you. If you have any questions, definitely let us know, and have fun flying.